All right, what's good, boys? Welcome back to another video. Last sit-down video we did with Devin and Jacob, little AMA style, got 20,000 views. So clearly you guys fuck with that shit, so we're about to run it back again. Except this time we got questions from the audience posted on my story. Hella fucking questions on my camera, or on my phone. So we're gonna go through some of these, kind of like an AMA call. Imagine we're in a Discord asking questions from the chat and we're answering and shit. So kind of like that. But want to introduce yourself one more time for some new people?
Yo, what's good? I'm Devin.
What's good? It's Jacob. Hold on, let me do that. What's good? It's Jacob.
Nigga's gonna make me cut for that.
All right. At what point did you realize you had to go all in on ecom?
So for me, it was kind of like, it was right after I had my first winning product. I don't really know what you classify that as, but for me, anything over like 10K or like 20K, that's a winner for me. So right around when I had my first 1K day, it's kind of when I knew I needed to like go all in, that this shit was really possible. Even the first sale, like you kind of know, but when you actually see money in your account, like real money, that kind of makes you like know like, damn, I really need to like make this my main priority. So for me, I think when I had like 10K profit from ecom, I quit my job and I just made it my number one priority and went all in.
Yeah, for me, it was kind of like my first like winning product. Well, after I got my first ever sale, I was like, oh, this shit's possible. But when I realized like, oh, I need to drop, I was doing like day trading kind of like while doing ecom. And I was like, as soon as I hit my first 1K day, I was like, fuck day trading, fuck everything else. I'm going all in on ecom. And then kind of same thing, like I hit my first 10K profit month, quit my job. And very next month I made like $56,000. So after my first 1K day, I was like, fuck everything else. I'm going all in on dropshipping. I just stuck to it 100%.
Probably like after the first sale, like Jacob said. Also like graduating high school too. Like I was like, fuck, I really don't want to go to college. I'm like, what am I going to do? And I was already doing dropshipping at that moment a little bit. So yeah, I just realized I was like, fuck, I got to go all in with this shit. I really want to make it happen. And yeah, we're here now.
All right, the next question is, what's the best piece of advice you would give to your younger self when you first started dropshipping?
So for me, I think the biggest advice would be to just test more and like focus on the right things. So for me, I was testing like one product a month. It's not enough to like find success. You need to be testing like, if you're a beginner, test honestly like 4 products a month minimum. Like even if you're not like even if you're not making the best videos, you're gonna improve anyways. You're gonna improve your concepts and your ideas and just everything. If you like, the only way to get better is to actually do it. You can't just keep watching videos and get better. It's not how this shit works. You have to actually do it. And yeah, if you test more, that was probably my biggest mistake, just not testing enough. And then also, you guys can probably relate, like making stores when you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like you waste so much time on the wrong stuff. All you need to do is focus on content in the beginning.
Bro, I would spend like 2 hours on the fucking Shopify policies inside my website doing retarded shit. But yeah, basically the same thing, like test more and focus on mastering the skills. Like the only 2 skills in organic are finding good products and making good content. And I was trying to like find that winning product so early on instead of actually focusing on going viral and like mastering the skills. So I would say test more, and the more you test, the more you're gonna learn. So basically just test more.
Yeah, basically the same thing for me. In the beginning, I tested like one product a month, like Jacob said. But yeah, definitely test more. Don't focus on like shit that doesn't matter in the beginning. And yeah, like basically what Fredo said, like focus on the actual skill. I used to make videos and just post it right away, be like, it's good enough. But like if I focused on actually making good content, I would have made money way quicker and had success way quicker with it.
All right, next question is, what's the hardest part about filming? I feel like that's different for every product, bro. You can't just say that in general for every product, because
it depends on the product though, because like if the product's harder to film, like
higher barrier to entry or
higher
something,
barrier to entry,
then it's hard as shit.
Yeah.
In terms of filming, the hardest part, I don't know, maybe like getting all your clips perfect, because I care a lot about the aesthetics of my videos, so I redo clips. I literally film for like 10 minutes just to get like a 10-second TikTok. So I do everything perfectly. That's the hard part, just getting every clip perfect.
So like this kind of relates to you if you don't have like an aesthetic house really, but for organic, you need good ass backgrounds. And when I was in New York, bro, at my hometown, my house is so ugly. So like it was so hard to find good backgrounds for my videos. Yeah, that's definitely a huge one because that really matters.
Also just like the angles and lighting too.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to like get the perfect angle sometimes or the perfect lighting, but something you just learn over time.
All right, this isn't really like an ecom question, but more of like a life one. Have you been more comfortable since getting money or more stressed to maintain it?
That's a good one.
That because you're talking about your M4 and shit.
That's a good one. I think it's like, it's kind of the same, but it's like a different type of stress.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say that.
In the beginning, it's more of like you're stressed because you don't know what to do. You don't know what the right decision to make is. But once you like make money, you're stressed because you have to like maintain it. Like in the beginning, you have nothing to lose really. If you don't make money, you just go back to your normal life. You didn't really lose anything. But once you have money, it's way more stressful, I think, because like for me, I just bought a car. Fredo just bought a car. We have like big payments to make now. So it's like I'm more stressed trying to make the payment now because I don't want to lose what I worked so hard to get. So it's like you're just stressed to maintain what you've like already worked for.
Yeah, kind of same thing. It's like a different type of stress because in the beginning you're like trying to find any type of way to just make money. You just want to make money, so you don't really care how you do it. Like I would do fucking OnlyFans back in the day if I had to make money. But now it's like I'm a fucking drop shipper, so now I need to make the right plays to maintain it or like keep making more money. So it's not about, oh, I'm stressed that I'm not making money because I am, but I'm stressed of making the right plays to make me more money in the future. So for me, the type of stress is making the right plays, posting the right YouTube videos, picking the right products, being a sniper when it comes to drop shipping, stuff like that. But yeah, it's like a different level of stress.
Yeah, basically the same shit for me. Like, you want to maintain what you have, and also like, I just like feel stressed out. I'm like, fuck, I got to order more products. I got to make more videos. And yeah, if you want to maintain it, you actually have to work like hard as shit and put in the hours every single day.
I think adding on to that also is like the harder you work and the more progress you make, the less like it's never enough. Like you want to keep working harder and harder. You're stressed to like if you worked in the beginning like 3 hours a day and that felt good, then you hit that mark and you work 4 hours a day and it just keeps going and you need to work harder and harder and like make more money and just do better. So it's always just a cycle of like getting better.
It's okay, the same shit with your products. Like Jacob, remember your 13K day? Like you're probably pushing for like 20K in one day now. It's like you always just want more.
I like these life questions. So another one is, how did you build up your mentality to stay disciplined throughout your journey?
Build up mentality. I mean, it's not like...
That's low-key an L, because if you want it, you're going to make it happen, bro. There's no such thing as, like, stay disciplined. It's like, bro, if you want it, you're going to fucking do it, bro. How bad do you want it?
Like, basically, for me, I was just like, fuck. I got no other choice. I don't want to go to college. I don't want to be, like, fucking broke my entire life. I'm like, I got to get rich, so I'm going to start fucking drop shipping. I'm going to make it happen.
I think it's really what you put your focus on is going to happen. If you really want money and you focus on that 100%, it's going to happen. You're going to make it happen. Like, for me, like, you guys could probably relate to is, like, I had like a fitness era where like all I wanted was to get lean, and I made it happen because I was like it was on my mind 24/7. I need to get lean, I need to get skinny, I need to like cut, and I made it happen. So it's like whatever's on your mind 100% of the time, that's what's going to happen. So it just depends on how much you want it.
Yeah, exactly. Another similar one is, do you follow a strict schedule or just wake up whenever and do whatever? It's basically the same thing, bro. Like, we don't follow like hella disciplined schedule, Google Calendar, any of that shit. I think that's retarded. I just wake up. Like today I woke up at noon versus yesterday I woke up at 8 a.m. It just depends, but we're just working all day, bro. Like, wake up, get a whiteboard, write down your to-do list, and just work, bro. That's all it is. Right now, what time is it? It's fucking late as shit. I'm hungry as shit, but we're filming this YouTube video and we're going to get food after.
It's also like, I don't like the second half of that question. He's like, just do whatever. Like, we don't do whatever. We plan this shit out, and then we just execute it. But like, as terms of waking up, bro, you don't need to like wake up at a certain time to get fucking rich.
Motherfuckers think ice baths are about to get them rich or something, bro.
I think it's important to like know what you have to do though.
Yeah.
Maybe write down your ideas and like your tasks, but don't like at 12 a.m. or 12 p.m. I'm doing this, 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. I'm doing this.
Yeah, because then you
don't have to do that.
It feels like you're in like fucking school or like jail if you're doing that. Like,
I mean, it works for some people, but you just have to try it out, see what works for you. For me, I just like write a list.
Yeah, it just depends on the person, honestly.
The next question is, what does it take to be an organic dropshipper? And in parentheses, he said, all the work you have to do in the beginning. It's like, what does it really take to do this shit? Like,
bro, you have to trade your time for money with organic dropshipping. You're going to be working your ass off, and like in the beginning, you're not going to see success at all. Like, all of us didn't get our first sales for like 4 months in. And yeah, you just have to put in the work every single day. If you don't show up one day, somebody else is going to take a product and make hella money, and you're just going to miss out. Yeah, you're trading your time for money. You just have to work hard as shit.
It's just also hard, bro. People think it's a side hustle, but you're literally trading your time for money. Like you said, it's not a side hustle. Like, if you have a part-time job, if you're in school, versus like us who are doing this full-time, realistically, who's going to win, bro? We have more time in the day to put into this shit, so we're going to win at the end of the day. So, yeah, this shit's hard. It's going to consume your entire life.
Think about like if you ever worked a job like Walmart or like anything like that, you're literally standing around doing nothing all day. Like, and that's work. But this is like actual work. Like you're thinking, like you're using your brain all day. Like it's different than just working a job. And some jobs are hard, like actually hard. But like, for example, like a job like Walmart, like you're not doing it.
It's also like a lot of stress on yourself though, because like you're doing this. It's not like a regular job. You're not clocking in and shit. Like you have to do the work. If you don't do the work, like you're not gonna make money.
Also, I feel like there's no one to like, when you don't do the work at your job, your boss will be like, oh, you didn't do this, you're gonna get a punishment. Versus like here, if we don't do the work, it's like we're just gonna fall off.
Oh my God.
There's no one to tell us to do the work, bro. It's everything's up to you. So it's like
It's a
more
mental
stressful,
game, bro.
Yeah, it's
That's a mental game.
more stressful. Yo, there's a good one. I like this one. What are the benefits of moving out from your parents' house?
A lot. Me and Jacob moved out basically at the same time, but yeah.
They moved out right after high school, bro. That's
right
exactly
after high school, because I was like, I want to get rich. I want to make something happen. I was like, I have to get the fuck out of New York. Basically in New York, just a bunch of like friends that didn't really do shit with their lives. Like I still love my friends, but also at the same time you have to realize when you have to like separate yourself. And yeah, also organic, I needed better backgrounds. My house was ugly as shit, so I had to get the fuck out of there. And yeah, just basically a whole different environment. Like you see way more shit here. And anywhere you move, honestly, like you're going to see something different from your hometown. So yeah, it's just a lot better.
I think it's kind of like the same thing, but for me, the biggest was just like moving to an environment full of people that do the same thing as me. Like, I don't think I would have moved if it was by myself, but I think the biggest thing is just having like Fredo, Devin, like everyone here just to like, when you walk out to your kitchen and Devin's filming for a product, it's just more motivating. It's like a whole different environment. And like, you don't understand that till you actually like meet up with people like in real life that do this. It's crazy.
Especially coming to a whole new state. You don't know anybody here besides us, obviously, but we don't know anybody. You don't have your parents to fucking cook you dinner. You come home from school and there's like fucking dinner made for you. Like you don't have anything, bro. Everything's up to you. So it's pretty sick. And just seeing like a new environment, seeing a new lifestyle, like it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Motivation goes up, everything goes
also,
up.
Also just like you have the stress on you to like make it happen. You have to pay rent at the end of the day. Like you have to make this shit happen. Just makes you work way harder.
All right, this dude asked about private suppliers. So where do you guys find suppliers / what do you guys recommend? And then where do you find private suppliers? I would recommend Zendrop and CJ first of all. Just simple suppliers.
If you're a beginner, I would just use CJ or Zendrop. But like if you're actually doing orders or you need to find a product that like you can't find anywhere else, I would just say use Commercive, honestly. I use them. I know Fredo uses them.
Yeah, people overthink suppliers so much. They think they need a private supplier right off the bat. You guys don't even need a website or a supplier until you're getting orders, bro. Just order the product, make videos, go viral, and then you worry about that extra shit later. So if you're not getting many sales, just use like CJ or Zendrop. Once you're hitting like 1K days, then you can use something like Commercive or like a private supplier that you know about. But that's just not important until you actually make money, bro.
Yeah, tying back into that, like that whole concept, like people overthink everything until they actually start. Do I need an LLC? How do I do taxes? All this stuff does not matter. Okay, for example, like worst case scenario, you run a product, you get sales, and you don't have a supplier. You can always like hit up one of us. We'll get you a private supplier.
Fucking put you in a group chat with the supplier, bro.
Yeah. And say none of your suppliers can source it. Okay, you lost a couple of sales. Like, it's not that big of a deal. So all this stuff you overthink doesn't really matter in the end. So just do the stuff that matters, which is making videos.
Honestly, sometimes I don't even ask the supplier like for the product until I'm like getting hella orders.
I literally just order a product. I don't even know if they can source it. I just
like
order it,
start running it, get sales, and then you're like, oh shit, now I gotta fulfill them.
Also, something about suppliers, you guys don't need to overthink this, but something about suppliers is like you have the leverage, bro. They make money off of your orders. So like you can negotiate with the suppliers, you can talk to Commercive and be like, I need this, I need that. Like they're only making money because of you. Like you have all the leverage, so you can negotiate, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like they're not shit without you, basically.
If they're not giving you a good price or something, you could just use another supplier.
And once you're locked in too, like you're locked in. Like I use Commercive. I'm in a WhatsApp group chat with like 3 agents. I text them whenever I want. I like negotiate. And they just like put me on with whatever.
Bro, I really like Commercive, honestly, because I just sent them like a mock-up for like a custom product I'm trying to do. And they just like said they could do it probably.
Bro, what happened today with our payment process?
Yeah,
I was like just text Commercive and they had a process.
Yeah, like they have everything basically. I don't know. Not even trying to promo them. I just like them.
Hey, shit. Commercive's in the Discord. BSM Discord shit. Would you recommend using AutoDS? You're a retard. Best one-on-one mentor? I would say Michael Bernstein, bro. He said oil up. Should we just do it?
Should we do it?
Shit,
I'm down.
I'm down.
get a slip and slide and just slide across here. All right, this question just said, what do you think separates good dropshippers from bad dropshippers?
I feel like I can answer that. So like, I would say a bad dropshipper like doesn't keep themselves accountable. They don't do their work that they're supposed to. Versus a good dropshipper is gonna do the work every single day. They're not gonna go to bed until they finish their to-do list. That's probably number one. And then probably like a bad dropshipper, they're just gonna like do the bare minimum. They're gonna find a winning product and get comfortable. Versus a good dropshipper is gonna find a winning product, and that's going to motivate them to make more money. So just keep the momentum going.
Bro, I low-key think, like, momentum is hella important. Like, when you're hitting, like, big days with your store, like, you have to still search for products.
Or just double down on the content. Like,
Yeah.
Like, let's say you're hitting, like, 2K days and you're making 2 videos a day. Like, post 3 videos a day. See
Yeah.
how that goes. Like, just keep the momentum rolling. Because as soon as you stop, you're cooked, brother.
Also, just having products on the back end, like, the product could die tomorrow. It's organic.
All right, this dude said, dealing with self-doubt, ? All right, for that, I would just say, literally, if you can believe in yourself that you're going to make it, you're going to make it. If you can't envision in your mind that you're going to make it, you're not going to make it. It's literally that simple, bro. Like, when I was back in the day, even in high school, I was like, one day I'm going to be rich. I know it sounds corny, but I just knew it, bro. Like, you know if you're going to be rich. You know if you're going to make it happen. So, like, you don't have to be the smartest person in the world, but if you have full faith in yourself that you're going to make it one day, you just don't know how, like, as long as you have that belief that you're going to make it, you're going to make it. That probably sounded retarded, but, like,
Nah, that makes sense.
it's all about the belief,
Bro,
bro.
I remember I was like 12 years old and I was watching YouTube and I was like, I'm going to be a YouTuber one day. I'm going to get rich, like, somehow. Like, I knew I was going to get rich, like, somehow. I'm not rich right now, but I still believe I'm going to get rich. So, like, I don't know. That's how you know.
But yeah, I feel like you don't need to worry that much about self-doubt if you have, like, full faith in yourself that someday you're going to make it, bro. Like, it's all about the belief and just faith in yourself. Bro, what was that one book I read a minute ago? It was like, what's that hella good book?
Think and Grow Rich.
Yeah, Think and Grow Rich. They literally talk about faith is like the number one thing.
Yeah.
If you believe, if you have faith that you're going to make it, it's going to happen.
Bro, that book is good as shit.
Yeah.
You guys need to read that.
That's a good ass book. This dude said, what books do you recommend reading?
All right, Think
I'm
and
not
Grow
gonna lie, I
Rich.
don't really read anymore, but back in the day, I feel like that shit is low-key fundamental to, like, the journey, bro. You need to meditate and read, like, in the beginning. I'm not saying we do that now because we don't, but, like, in the beginning, that's what fucking built my mindset. Like, meditating, journaling, going on
low-key-
runs, going on walks.
Low-key, this shit is all really like a mental game. Like, if you put in the work, if you tell yourself you're going to do the work no matter what, and you're using your mental, like, to your advantage, it's going to fucking work out.
And also, I feel like some people look at us on YouTube and be like, oh, everything is so easy for them. They just do this, do
No,
that,
it's
and they
not.
blow up. But I also think it's because, like, we were in the trenches for 2 years, like, doing the work, bro. We were reading back in the day. I was literally posting TikToks about what I was reading back in the day.
Yeah, I
and me
remember that
meditating
shit.
and shit like that. Like, I was doing the dirty work, the trench work back in the day, and now it's just time's catching up and it's paying off, bro. So I think that's fundamental to your journey, like, reading books. It might sound gay, but, like, even the ice bath shit, like, we don't do that now. But in the beginning,
I never did that.
no, I never did it. I'm just saying it's like it builds up your mindset and shit like
Yeah.
that. In the
I
beginning.
think reading, watching podcasts, like that's like you need to be doing that in the beginning, but like also don't do it too much. Just like do it a little
I
bit.
think you
every
should
day.
do it for, like, a little bit and then just be like, all right, I don't need this anymore. It's, like, all about doing the work now. Like, I just have to do the work.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore. Now it's just we wake up and just fucking work. But back in the days, that's what, like, kind of built the routine, built the habits of, like, being a hardworking person. How do you find your own circle to grow with? I mean, bro, I made them in the BSM Discord.
DSM Discord.
Bro, if you join the Discord, no plug shit, but if you join the Discord and be active and show up to calls, talk to people in the chats, you're going to meet people you actually fuck with. You're going to start DMing them, talk to them on Instagram, and, like, you're going to find a circle.
Oh, God. I know there's kids in the Discord that literally have a friend group now, like, because they met each other in the Discord and they connected and shit.
You don't have to join the fucking BSM Discord, but join Discords, join communities. Like, if you can't find them in real life, join communities online, like Discords and stuff, and just talk to them. Make sure they're not fucking bots or weirdos, bro. Please don't be retarded, but, like, just talk to kids your age, bro. I think we already told the story, but, like, in the beginning of the BSM Discord, it was just me, Jacob, Devin, and, like, 3 other kids in the calls every single night.
She was every single night, and then we'd play Fortnite for a little bit.
We would do product research for, like, 4 hours, talk in the Discord, and then go play Fortnite together.
That was, like, peak era.
And then that's how we became friends. Then we moved to Arizona together. So,
Oh, God.
bro, all off Discord from the
You need
BSM
to find your
Discord.
circle, honestly.
All right, is this strategy valid? Only marketing products in a certain niche that you've gone viral in before? No. You need to find just good products. Don't focus on the niche, bro. Find good products on your burner, on AliExpress, wherever it is. Focus on finding good products, and whatever niche it's in, most likely you're going to fall into a good niche.
Yeah.
And just market it. Whatever niche it's in, just market to that niche.
I feel like it also depends on like if you have a big Instagram in a certain niche. Like if I didn't have a big Instagram in a certain niche, like I would not run those type of products, honestly.
Yeah, I have 2 Instagrams in the weed niche, so I'm like kind of stuck.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm running weed products. If I had an Instagram in a different niche, I would be running different products. I hate the weed niche, bro. I fucking hate the weed niche. But
Yeah, besides that, I would say just run good products. Like don't focus on the niche.
yeah, people focus on the niche too much. I get hella questions in the Discord like, is the gym niche good? Should I look for gym products? Like, bro, stop tweaking about the niche. Just look for good products. And 99% of the time, a good product is going to fall into a good niche every time. This is a quick one, but like top 3 Shopify apps. I'll say Bundle Bear, Upcart, reviews.
Yeah. Bro,
Bundle Bear and Upcart, bro.
I swear people like overcomplicate what you need though. Like just have reviews, a little upsell like Upcart, and then that's basically it. Good description, gifts, and that's it for your website. But do not make the website before you even go viral.
Yeah. For my first 6-figure product, I had no reviews on my website.
I
was just going stupid viral that they just bought.
Yeah. If the product's good enough, they're gonna buy it.
Yeah, bro, if the product is good enough, the product carries. Like, product is 90% of dropshipping. If your product is good, people will buy from whatever website. If it doesn't look like fucking Craigslist, obviously, but if it's good, like, they'll buy, bro. Do you often think about how far you've come?
I mean, I think a little bit, but it's also easy to get caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
Like you kind of just go with the flow and don't really think about like the past. Really, just you want to just keep getting more, so you get caught up in that.
Yeah, that kind of ties into what we said earlier. Like you always want more with this shit. I low key like this one video. I saw Andrew Tate like made a video. He's like, every single day I wake up at 0. Like basically every day you start at 0 and you just have to make something happen every single day.
But yeah, like you said, I don't really think about the past too much because I feel like I said in the beginning, I always knew I was gonna like make something with my life. So even when I was at my mom's crib, I just knew I was gonna be like living a good lifestyle. Like, I'm not saying we're rich or anything, but we are in a pretty nice crib. I do have a fucking GLE, bro. Like, I always knew it was gonna happen. So like, I don't think about it too much. Like, I'm in a fucking GLE. Like, it's normal to me because I always knew I was gonna have it. So I don't really. I mean, sometimes when I'm on my balcony, like smoking a fucking J, I'm like, I do this.
Yeah,
shit.
if you get caught up in the past, like you get complacent. So I would just say you got to keep pushing for more. Honestly,
I think it's good to like take time to appreciate it though.
Yeah.
Don't definitely appreciate it, but don't get caught up in it.
Yeah, I agree with the Mary Meister.
This can be a last one just to end it off. Would you guys ever run paid ads?
Honestly,
here he goes, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Me personally, I would never run ads, bro. My plan is just build a real e-com brand, scale with creators, all organic, and just do it that way. I don't think I would ever run ads.
That's the only way I would run ads. If I had a brain and I scaled it up organically.
Yeah, then you pay someone to run ads for you and shit.
I would pay someone to run ads for me, but I would never personally run my own ads.
I feel like people have shiny object syndrome. Like, people jump from organic to ads back to organic because like the ads didn't work. Just stick with one thing. Like, we all do organic, so we stuck with organic. Now our long-term visions are e-com brands organically.
Yeah.
Because we all do organic. We mastered it. So, yeah.
I feel like people get discouraged in the beginning when they like don't get sales in the beginning with fucking organic. So they're like, fuck, I got to switch to paid ads. But I would just focus on one thing. If you're going to do organic, do it full time and go all in with it.
How about we wrap it up with like, what's kind of like your long-term vision with e-com? Like, where do you see yourself in like a year or something like that?
So for me, I think my long-term is like, I want to like start a brand soon, low key. Like, I made hella bread with organic. I want to like start a brand, like dump more of that money back into a brand, because I'm just tired of like the competition, like the hamster wheel.
Yeah.
But I think it's like important to do that in the beginning for sure. But like,
It's like the doorstep into actual e-com.
You learn all the essential skills. So for me now, I want to like take my time with a good idea. Like, the idea of the product is like the most important part. So whenever that comes, I'm gonna start working on it. Probably takes like 6 months to even like get a brand going. So like whenever that happens, that's my goal. And then just keep like drop shipping in the meantime. And then in like a year, hopefully have a brand making me hella bread every month.
Yeah, most likely you're not going to be a fucking organic dropshipper the rest of your life, bro, because it's literally a hamster wheel of finding new products, pump and dump shit like that. So yeah, you just learn all the valuable skills of what a good product is, how to go viral, maybe hire creators under you, learn the actual skills. And yeah, my long-term plan is just to build a real brand. I would never like white label a dropshipping product. First of all, I want to create some shit, bring some shit to the market that no one's ever seen before, and then just pump out with creators, obviously make my own content. And just have a real brand.
Yeah, it's basically, they already said it for me, basically. I want to do a brand too, but I want to keep drop shipping for like probably a year or so. The goal with organic is not to stay in this shit for too long. Like, you want to make your money and just dip. So yeah, probably in like a year or so, have my own brand, scale with fucking organic creators, and then do paid ads.
It's like the doorstep into e-com. You see these other big e-com guys back in like 2020 or 2018. They do drop shipping, then they like build a software, they build a brand. Like,
Yeah.
there's some other direction you need to take it. Like, people built, what's it, Jordan Welch, he built like Viral Vault.
Yeah.
People built like like Shop Hunter, Zen Drop.
Sam Jacobs did fucking
Commercive. Like, they build these like things that dropshippers need in the future, or they just build a brand that they can exit one day. There's like different avenues you can take after dropshipping. So you don't want to get stuck in the hamster wheel of dropshipping for like the rest of your life, bro. That's not what the plan is. Just the doorstep.
I would just say brand's the wave, bro.
Yeah, I would definitely want a brand.
Run up organic a little bit more, and then fucking make your own brands.
But yeah, boys, that's basically gonna wrap up the video. You guys have any final words for the people or anything like that?
No.
Not really, bro.
All right, my final words are keep grinding. Join the best organic Discord in the game, the BSM Discord. The link is in the description of this video if you guys want to join that. But yeah, boys, that's gonna wrap it up. Hopefully you guys like these videos. We can definitely make more of these. But yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one.